Hi Mike, here's a quick overview of what I intend to show you here, or what we do. We want to make sure the content in this main area, this body one area of your page, is saved so we can apply a new template right over top of it. Okay, and everything else goes. And then in the template page itself, you can do your logo, your sliders. If you need to add more boxes, you can do that. But basically what we want to make sure that this information here is preserved. So I'll show you in a nutshell the process that we would go through. We would take a look at your template DWT. First thing we're going to do is we're going to modify the template DWT to get rid of everything else except the body one. Okay, so then when you buy a new template, you're going to drag into your existing site the library, the site, and the templates folder, as well as if you have a sliders and a pages folder, right? And we're going to basically replace the existing template DWT with a new one, open it up, save it, then it applies the new template to all your pages. But before we do that, you have to open up your template DWT like so, and basically get rid of the following: any editable regions. So your meta tag, you probably want to keep that, but we're going to get rid of everything else. So here's what I would do. I'd get rid of the language, styles, editable styles, responsive, the hidden, right? Everything in the head of the page except for the meta tags, because you're going to you want to keep these for the new template, right? Yes, because you don't want to have to redo all that work. Then in the body, we're going to get rid of everything except for the body one region. So we scroll on down, custom components, advertising, left info, right info, get rid of everything right down to lots of stuff here, news, search. There we go, right down to this where it says template name body one. Get rid of everything. So basically it's going to go from the body tag to your template begin body one, and then we're going to scroll right down to the end of this body one tag here, which is see template end editable right here. So we need that. Then see where it says right after this template end editable, so just a few lines down, we're going to get rid of everything else right down to the closing body tag down here. Okay, so now what we've done is we're going to preserve just the content in the middle of your page so that when we apply a new template over it, we can match up the editable regions. So we're basically going to save. We're going to update every single page in your site, right? And the first thing you do is you go through and you change all the existing regions to nowhere. This takes a minute or so to do. So whatever pops up here, change to nowhere. And put this on pause while I do that. Okay, so that's all done. Oh, missed one. Nowhere. So the only thing we should have in here is the meta. We want to keep that. That doesn't show up because it's not a conflict. Okay, cool. And that's this one right here. Right, click OK. Runs through all your pages, all 177 of them. Okay, and basically leaves us with just a bare bones page. Boom. So just the content in this page, and that's all there is. So now what we can do is we can actually take a new template, drop in the library, the site, and the templates folder, and just update the template DWT, and it's going to say, hey, look, you have a mismatched region. You would line up the body one to usually the main, and then all that content's going to be put into the new editable region. You'd have to let me know what template you wanted to switch it over to, and then I could give you the exact name of that. But that's sort of for the first step, prepping your pages. So getting rid of the sidebars and all that stuff you can add in manually, but in terms of keeping your meta tags so you don't have to rewrite them, keeping the page names so you don't have to recreate your pages, you can take an existing template, clean it up, and then apply a new one and drop it over top, and then just update all your library elements.